Yo, 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 yo. Once again, it's on and popping. Once again,
It is on.
what up, y'all? This is the Hot Tag Radio Wrestling Pod. I am your host, Mr. Cliff, and this is the other host, Mr. Exclusive. What up, dog? What's going on?
What up, though?
Man,
Yeah, it low key was a crazy week this week.
man, it's crazy.
Low key was a crazy week. Newsworthy week. This show gonna be a doozy.
A lot of crazy, unhappy individuals in a certain area of wrestling circles that's not happy, and a lot of people that are happy in the other area. Wrestling circles, man. But man, I gotta tell you about yesterday, dog. Yesterday I went to go see early screening of The Color Purple. If y'all don't know what The Color Purple is, because The Color Purple is a movie created by Steven Spielberg back in the day. It starred Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey and other stars in it. It was a classic movie for us.
If you don't know what The Color Purple is, come on.
But yesterday, it was the new version that was produced by Oprah Winfrey, and I didn't know it was a musical. So when the movie first started, the first 5 minutes, I saw Miss Tamala Mann. She's known for singing, gospel songs and stuff like that, being on Tyler Perry movies and so on. When I first saw Tamala Mann on screen, I looked at my wife to my right, and I was like, "This is a musical." And lo and behold, the first thing she said, she didn't even say a line. She just started busting out singing. I'm like, "Oh Lord!" it just ruined it.
So
they ruined the whole movie for me.
So was it the original plot still?
Yeah, it was the. Hold on, let me turn up this heater right quick.
So he was still
everything was
hitting on her, and he was singing, doing it. How'd it go?
It was just it had some of the lines from
like you told Harpo to beat me like that.
It didn't even say that line, dog. It didn't even say that line. I'm like, no, for real. They had all that. It was a little bit different and stuff from the original, but it just involved singing every 10 minutes. Like you watching a stage play.
I was actually gonna take my wife to go see it Christmas Day.
Go take her. She might enjoy it.
She gonna enjoy it. She gonna love it.
Yeah,
that's something that my wife will love, man.
That's got Fantasia in it.
Oh yeah,
had a cameo of Sierra, which they had one of the Holly and what's her name, the other girl, Holly, DDG girl.
Haley Bailey.
Holly Bailey. Yeah.
Holly Bailey.
Yeah. Who else was in the movie? I said Fantasia. The homegirl from the Orange and the New Black was in it. She played Sophia, Oprah Winfrey role. She was the best one to me as far as acting goes. Her and the dude who played Danny Glover role in the original one. Him and her was the best. My girl liked Fantasia. She thought she was supposed to gonna win an Oscar for it. I was like, hell no. She ain't win an Oscar for that shit. She was good, but she wasn't great. She wasn't Whoopi.
So Jen enjoyed it.
Yeah, she liked it, man. She liked it.
Yeah, Jamaica gonna enjoy it too. Well, my wife will be the judge, so I'm just gonna take her, let her do her thing. I'm gonna be asleep.
make sure you go to Imagine, get you some drinks, relax, because you may fall asleep. You gonna be
Oh yeah, man. Listen, I'm an MJR.
Oh yeah.
I'm a loyalist, and
Yeah.
they got the yeah. Look, I used to be. Look, I do the MJR. I do the MJR clap now.
I do too.
I do the clap now. I used to be like, now I'll be doing it. Like, damn, you ain't gonna do it, shit,
Right.
But now, they got the bar right there
Right.
after 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And them seats, man. Look, bro. But yeah, I'm a probably Christmas Day. Probably take her to go see that.
Yeah,
man.
that's the day come out, man.
Yeah, it'd probably be a little crowd, but fucking, that's my wife's favorite movie.
Man,
favorite movie. So get her up, get her out the house.
I'll tell you one thing. You probably don't care. You're gonna be disappointed. You know how the original ending goes, right?
What?
You know how the original ending goes on The Color Purple, right?
She get her kids back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same, but it's different. I can tell you that. It's different. It don't hit you emotionally like the original one did. So yeah. Like I said, I give it a 2, probably 3 stars out of 5.
Right. Pete, MJR to the death. Hey, Pete, look. Hey, I go to MJR. Took the I gotta take 5 people. So I go there, boom, 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 and then we go to see the Marvels. They like, hey, you got 20 $25. I'm like, shit.
I ain't went to. This is our first time going to movies in a long ass time.
That was 2 popcorn kernels.
I'm gonna go take her. I know she's not gonna like it, but shit, I went to go see Color Purple. I'm gonna go take her to see the Iron Claw.
Hey, because they do come out Christmas, don't it?
I think it's out now.
It's out now?
Yeah.
I got a week off. I was about to go to the movies tomorrow and go see Killers of the Flower Moon, but Anthony Grigsby on Grizzflex popped up, high definition 4K. You my nigga, you my dog, baby.
I gotta hit this nigga up too, though. I got
listen, bro. I'm about to get rid of everything because of Grizz. Everything. It don't make sense to even have Netflix, none of that. That's brought to you by our sponsors, Grizzplex. Get with Anthony Grigsby. He has the
plug, the hookup. It's not even the hookup. It's the Grizz up.
Pete, you gonna Pete every time. That's why look, we had to condition these niggas like we had to condition our kids like Pete. We went to Dollar Tree already. We got y'all candy. Let's get popcorn and pop. Right. They still want candy. They want nachos. They want, man.
That's $80 right there.
Right.
We paid $20 some dollars for a large popcorn and 2 drinks.
Yeah. That's why you got to get the Cliff. Look, man, we too old not to be not having memberships to these everywhere we go, bro. The keychain gotta have all the plastic on the dog. Like, because I'm telling you, you'll go there and rack it up, but you'll go one time and you'll have a free popcorn.
You'll have a free. I think I still remember with MJR. We haven't went to the movies in so long,
They got the best theaters to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm a morning guy, so I go there and don't nobody be there. We just be in there by ourselves, and I just buy up a seat.
Right.
I put this right. Any of the VIP seats now.
Yeah. One more quick thing that we gonna bust up and start the show, man. What we gonna do with our teams, bro? In the NBA, dog.
Listen, I don't know what y'all doing. Ours on purpose. Okay. No. Man,
19 straight losing streak for us, dog. 19 straight.
Bundles, what up, though? Man, the Pistons, I actually thought they was going to be good. You got a good coach over there. I thought they all was going to be good. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Bro.
But it's boiling down to the NBA is in desperate need of pure point guards. The NBA has been flooded with these hybrid guards, these guards that we can't put in positions, and we need guys. It doesn't say you can't be a scoring point guard. Look at Teresa. Look at Holly.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He hit you for 30 and 15, no turnovers.
Right.
You know, if you look at our teams, Cliff, you look at the Spurs, the Pistons, the Wizards. They don't have no true facilitation, no vet presence, no true point guard. Wemby, they don't know how to get him the ball. Here's a kid that's like, this nigga is showing y'all he's capable of getting 20 rebounds, 6 blocks, 3 steals, shooting the 3. Like, come on, man. Get an offense around them. The Pistons, y'all have every player, every tool in the book. Every type of player you need. From shooters to defenders to bigs.
They don't want it though.
No, who mashing that together?
I can't say that we don't have a point because I think Killian Hayes actually having a good season this year. It's just everybody else.
A true.
We need Jaden. We need to start Jaden.
Y'all need listen, bro. Something got to tie that together.
Yeah, we do need a vet. We need a vet.
Yeah, something got to tie that together, man.
Compose everything, man. It's just 19 straight. We started off so good, or start playing so good, you know.
Y'all started off 2-1, but then y'all started losing, but y'all was still competitive in the losses.
We gave,
you know what I'm saying?
Game against Portland.
Now you're just getting your ass beat.
Right. Like
Spurs.
Crazy.
We good for 3 quarters. Oh, if the NBA was just 3 quarters, we'd be fucking 20-1.
It's depressing, dog. It's depressing. Turnovers. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know, baby.
Listen, Cliff, Lions. You know, we got the Lions. We got the Lions.
Got the Lions.
At this point in the year, where we sitting? Shit. Lions 28-13 today.
No, we don't need no goddamn Chris Paul. The Spurs probably need Chris Paul.
We needed Chris Paul. Spurs did. And I talked to Greg Popovich about that. I called him.
I need to call Monty Williams. Like, what's the fuck? Why are we not starting Jalen Ivey or giving him starting?
It's fire sale time for y'all. It's fire sale time for y'all, club. Y'all need to start supplying the league with them players.
Man, I'm telling you,
it's fire sale time.
I don't know, bro, but let's start the show. I'm getting depressed all over again with these Pistons and Spurs talk. Let's start off with a quick TNA, man. TNA signed a deal with Endeavor. Endeavor is the parent company of the WWE. TNA is preparing to launch TNA Plus, which is a streaming platform, kind of gonna be like the old school WWE network. I don't have the pricing on hand. I heard it's gonna be around $10 a month. And you will receive, I think it's some tiers to it too, but you will receive all the pay-per-views and the television shows and archive footage of TNA and past Impact shows. What you think about this move for TNA and how the WWE might be involved with it? What you think about that?
That's interesting, man. I didn't look. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. You know, I didn't hear about it, but that's big because TNA, they need the visibility,
right?
And I know Triple H, WWE now are more up for partnering with other, you know what I'm saying, wrestling organizations. You know, I feel like Triple H would do a TNA NXT crossover or something, you know, something to get the fans what they want with that, if that's true. Because if Endeavor is in on it, man, you definitely know they're in the same room.
Well, remember
they're in the same room.
Remember a few years back, WWE invited
Mickey James.
Mickey James, and even put the TNA Women's Championship on TV on the PLE on TV at the Royal Rumble. So, you know, so they know they was already had a relationship with WWE. So them combining together and possibly working with each other, that's only a good thing for TNA. That's I don't think it's such more as for WWE, but for TNA and especially with TNA rebranding too, and trying to book bigger venues and stuff like that.
In January, right?
Right, yeah.
They're going back to
They're going back to TNA. They Impact right now, but they're going back to TNA in a few more weeks. So it's that's a good thing.
You're partnering with Endeavor. Y'all both got the same parent company. You talking to people over there. All these people are friends. It would be dope to see Naomi come out in the Women's Royal Rumble this year with the TNA title. Like you already did with Mickie James. Why can't Naomi do it? That'd be a huge surprise, a huge pop. And you can let her shine a little bit after that rocky departure she had with the company. You know what I'm saying? Because look, only thing about that is, it's rumors that Shasha coming back. So
that's it. Royal Rumble.
You can do it. Royal Rumble, yeah. This is probably the biggest Royal Rumble we've had since '92, men and women's wise. And let me tell you, got looming returns on both ends, but we really don't know right now. By this time last year, we had a clear-cut winner who's going to win that Royal Rumble.
Right.
We all said, it's Cody. It's Cody. Everybody, Cody. You can't even fathom a pick on either side right now.
Right.
Royal Rumble. And it had that type of surprise, people from Naomi and Impact. And let some other guys from Impact come over there and some wild cards, man. Triple H's up for that. And they being under the same parent company. Shit, that can happen.
Right.
He ain't about to keep letting AEW partner up with like big federations, bro. They got ROH. They partner up with New Japan. They probably partner up with more people.
Right.
Triple H ain't about to let that slide. He gonna do something.
I mean, it's a smart move if WWE actually partner up with TNA to do some work. TNA is a known company. They've been in business for over 20-something odd years. They know what they're doing to create business.
That's good. They got some good talent over there too.
It's great talent over there.
Someone need to jump ship.
I can see NXT sending over some women over there just to get some experience over there.
I can see a crossover.
Exactly.
I can definitely see some crossover.
So I hope that relationship would broaden into, I call it probably something like a shared plan with TNA and WWE, and spread out partnership. We see not Serena. What's her name? They used to be in WWE. Deanna Peraza. Come over there. Man, shoot, I can see a lot of women, man, because TNA is deep with their women division also.
That after you was saying that, I'd start thinking about it. Yeah, they got old girl Jordynne Grace went back too, didn't she?
Yeah, Jordan Grace, man.
Yeah,
that big motherfucker.
Yeah. That's somebody they would love. That's somebody they would love over on there,
right?
On this side, But WWE got they deep, But TNA, they got some talent over there, man. Some of them need to come on over though. Some of them need to jump ship, man. Hey. So 2024, I know a lot of them contracts being called up.
Right. Speaking of another women's wrestler, we have another woman wrestler that's coming back, a veteran in the game that is surely needed in AEW. Serena Deeb is returning from a serious, I don't know if it was like an illness or something, but she was coming back from. She said she was having severe seizures on and off. That's why she had mysteriously disappeared from AEW TV. As you recall, she was basically featured on AEW almost every week, wrestling or doing something. And she was a main factor of probably going for either the TBS probably I think it was the TBS title, the TBS women's title. So what you think about Miss Serena D returning to AEW to their
She one of their best wrestlers.
women. Yeah, she is.
You know, she one of the best wrestlers. She needs a significant storyline. You know, right now, I watch AEW for Tony Storm, and I watch AEW for Swerve, and some MJF. The women's division, man, they ain't clicking on no other cylinder. WWE doing a lot better job of getting them putting storylines. NXT just got the best raw talent. You know, I'm not grooving with what they got going over there, but she is one of the best wrestlers over there in AEW, man. So it's good that she's back. I hope it ain't no concussion type injuries.
Right, because Daniel Bryan, he was having seizures, and that's how with his concussions,
head injuries, man. And you know how they is over there at AEW. Hey, I need 6 Canadian destroyers this match. You only did 4. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like, nah, man. So welcome back, and hopefully they can get her something significant, man.
I think she will have something significant. AEW is trying. I won't say trying as far for a little bit as trying to feature more women with Sky Blue and Tony Storm wrestling over each week. But they got so much women that they don't know what to do with it. Same thing with the men. They don't know what to do with their people that they need to be featured on TV. Like they featured Rio last week, going for the women's title again. Why featured her? She had her two stints with the title already.
Make no sense.
Don't make no sense. We have so many other women, especially you have a ROH women's heavyweight champion that been beasting each week in Athena and not being shown on the big screen of Dynamite. You know, we're gonna go that route as far as them wasting talent.
Some stuff got to be absolved. But what AEW has to do, and to be real with you, they have to take ROH, AEW, do a complete merge, and then do a hard brand split with the rosters.
Yes.
With the titles. It's hard brand split time. You're not copied off of WWE, man. You really have 3 different entities with these shows. Now, you got 2 2-hour shows, and you got an hour show on Friday night. Your Friday night hour show could be for your new up-and-coming people. That's your NXT. You got Dynamite, that's your Raw. You got Collision, that's your SmackDown. Exactly. Get them rosters put together, trim the fat, get the champions locked on each. One got tag champions, one got trios champions.
Right.
Remember when NXT and NXT UK had that pay-per-view and they had champion versus champion and the belts just got absolved?
Collide.
Absolve the belts and boom, boom. Or you have to take ROH and make ROH the Saturday show and put 2 hard brand splits.
Do you think that's what they're gonna do with World's End?
It's possible, and it needs to happen because right now, like we talking, we say people featured this week, they're not featured the next week. What the problem WWE was having at the time when they had that stacked ass roster, yes, they had 2 different shows. You know what I'm saying? The continuity was getting fucked up because they couldn't feature everybody and continue these storylines. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Remember right before they did the brand split the first time? You know what I'm saying? But do you remember how stacked the roster was then?
Right.
Like that's how they could do it. Like, goddamn, you mean to tell me the B show got the Undertaker, John Cena? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, Edge. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's the B show. And they did it, and it was successful. And you established 2 different world champions, 2 different tag team champions. That's what they had to do. The rosters are too combined. We don't know what's going on. People are going to complain every week because you're going to have this batch complaining this week. You're going to feature them. All right, this batch, hey, where I'm at. Split them rosters up, man.
Then you have a batch that just want to sit their ass down.
I don't listen, bro. You're right. I don't blame him, Cliff. I'm the old plant dude now. I don't blame him, man. If you're gonna pay me $1.2 million a year just to be on your roster because I used to be over here, I'll take it.
Right.
Big Show come out there.
Hey, and you got Doc Dobbs. What's the nigga name? What's his name? Which car just sitting there?
I know Mark Henry. Who?
No, not Mark Henry. Powerhouse just sitting there.
Hobbs. He gone. He gone. Come on, man. He gone. He gone.
Man, let's go back to Serena Deeb. I think Serena Deeb. I got her going for one of the TBS championships. I don't think her ability is known for the world title. Yeah, Julia Hart.
They put on Julia Hart, man. They about to keep it on her for a while. We'll see. We'll see with her.
We'll see. Let's go to the next topic, man. WWE was rumored to either get rid of all the house shows or lower the house shows. I heard this was probably just to gain more money, to save more money, and save on injury from their wrestlers. So what you think about WWE getting rid of their house shows?
That's perfect. Perfect, man. They should, man. Listen, bro. If you get your wrestlers to work twice a week, that's perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the toll they got, they coming out of these matches like they didn't play the whole game of football, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So cut down the house shows because it's a profit. It's a model that's probably not even worth doing anymore because all the licensing you get. One Saudi show is going to give you enough revenue to do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
You do one Saudi show. Yeah. Payroll is done. Everything's allocated for. So, like we talked offline about this, Cliff. You said that they go to smaller markets that they usually don't go to, and that's dope. If you cut down the schedule, maybe we have more time for those smaller markets. Hey, we go on to, East Kentucky this day. We can promote it more,
right,
for more months. You know what I'm saying? This person's going to be here. This person's going to be here. This person's going to be here. And have a bigger house show that way instead of having all these smaller house shows where we tape it off most of the arena. They battling in front of 3,200 people. You know what I'm saying? I know it's great for the wrestlers because house shows are how they get their merch off. You know what I'm saying?
They get reps for people that's not featured on TV all the time.
They work out matches. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. I get that. Make it make sense for the wrestlers though. Give them more time off with their family, more time to heal injuries. Y'all making more money with the Saudis. Puerto Rico paid y'all to come there, man. Use that money to get them a break.
Right. Then you got all the PPVs that's PLEs that's featured out of the States too. That's coming up soon too. So,
right. They pay them for that. They pay them to come there. So
WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl. They get like you said, they pay WWE to come there to have WrestleMania.
Right.
Millions. So yeah, it's a good thing. Now the wrestlers can have more time with their family, rest up, heal, go to the doctors, do whatever, spend time with their family, especially with the people with the newborns and stuff like that.
Better quality of life, man. Most of the wrestlers are older. They're going to have more time off, which they need. That's why they're doing the young revolution right now. Y'all notice the Creed brothers, look at them. We've never seen a tag team come in and ascend like this.
Right.
We loved them on NXT. We was on them. Everybody was high on them, the Creed brothers. Did I expect them to come up here and be undefeated and they not the number one contenders?
Right.
They putting emphasis on the younger people, because the older people, they can still be full time, but you got to start ushering in that era, man.
Development. You got to find out who is going to be your future stars after Roman Reigns, after your Seth Rollins, after
you got to do that now.
You got to do it now. Feature them more. So so they could extend, their business.
They WWE looked up. Cody came back. You got the ultimate face of the company.
Ultimate face, right?
Cody's very, very high on house shows too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like getting those live reps in. You know what I'm saying?
Now you got three faces of the company. Well, you can say three faces right now.
Who that?
You got Cody. You got Seth Rollins. Then you got CM Punk that just came back.
Yeah, but I'm talking about face. Like right now, like WWE. Yeah. It's after Roman, it's gonna be Cody for a while. You lucked up and got a little
the
grace
whole
for Cody,
the John Cena,
the Bret Hart,
right?
So who's gonna be after Cody? You got to have that figured out right now.
Who you think that could be that person
after Cody as the next blockbuster face of WWE?
Yeah.
Montez Ford.
You got who? Montez
Ford. Mm-hmm.
Mine is Trick Williams.
Trick Williams is good. Montez Ford, bro. Like as you can see with the Hurt Business, bro. They don't. Montez, they can't boom, bro. They can't boom. That whole shit got like we got mad. Like, damn, what's going on with that angle? What's going on with that angle? Dog, they love them. You know what I'm saying? Like they got to do a whole 360, bro. It's not a bad thing. Their fans are saying, bro, we not booing Montez. We ain't booing
it was a tribute to the troops last week, though.
Huh?
It was tribute to the troops Friday.
It was, but in last week too, though, Cliff.
Oh yeah.
Last week too, bro. They getting the last 2-3 weeks. So you gotta either have them do something dastardly.
Yeah, they gotta do
fuck somebody up.
Yeah,
they won't buy Montez as a heel. They ain't gonna buy it until he turn.
Because he too extra to be a heel.
Then you got the highly anticipated Hulu show from him and Bianca. They love him.
Right. That's gonna be in February. February that starts.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something. How they gonna do that? They love Bobby. They still love Bobby Lashley.
They love Bobby. They love that nigga, bro. They love that nigga. So,
they love Bobby, dog. So
answer the house show question. Good for them. Let them people stay home more. Let them work less. You'll see a better quality in ring out of them. Or put the young people on the circuit. Put them young up and coming NXT call ups. Y'all hit the house show circuit for y'all can get used to this travel life. Y'all in the same place every damn week.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be that time when you're gonna see wrestlers like a Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, or Drew McIntyre. Wrestlers like them, older, more seasoned veterans like them. They're gonna have a schedule almost mirroring what Roman Reigns is doing. Just to save them. But they're gonna be featured more than Roman Reigns, but they're gonna have something like something in like that because WWE has so many wrestlers in a tuck that can wrestle and have good characters that they can put them on the sideline for a second and have them featured on major shows, major Raws, major SmackDowns.
They got to be there, be on a good two.
Be on a good promo. They don't have to wrestle.
Right.
So
we don't need to see Brock every month.
No,
we don't need to see. Cody is doing something different. Cody is letting them know that hey, he there.
Right.
He there. I'm there to face. I'm there every week. Boom, boom, boom. I like that. He was doing a return of the babyface shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good with CM Punk being an attraction. I'm good with Randy Orton being an attraction. I'm good with Brock. I'm good with Brock where he at. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with.
Put Seth Rollins as an attraction. He don't have to wrestle. He don't have to wrestle every week for me. Just
he got a little.
Every other week or something.
Do we need him as champion? Because I feel like Drew should win the belt. Because I feel like CM Punk don't need to and Seth Rollins don't need a title at WrestleMania. I just feel like I know CM Punk wants to
main event.
Main
That's
event
gonna happen.
WrestleMania.
That's gonna
He
happen.
hasn't.
Though.
So yeah, you got a main event. Yeah, main event.
You're gonna have two. It's not gonna be no lows at WrestleMania. It's not gonna be no lows because it's gonna be two highly anticipated main events going on in 2 nights.
I'm telling y'all at WrestleMania, it might be Drew and Sammy.
Yeah,
it might be Drew versus Sammy. Yeah,
title?
No, just as a match.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. I hope Drew McIntyre decides to stay in WWE.
He gonna stay.
Because I don't see him fitting anywhere else but probably TNA. But him going to AEW, hell no.
If he go to AEW at this point, if you go to AEW at this point, you want the payday in the soft schedule.
Exactly.
And I don't blame the older wrestlers for getting to that point in their career like boom. But Drew McIntyre got unfinished business. He wants to win that title in front of 60, 50,000 people. And I don't know if it's going to be at WrestleMania 40, but the way they flesh this character out right now, 41 is a real, me too. It's a real possibility because
you don't even have to him feature him at WrestleMania 41 to get the title. Man, I'd rather if Cody win that world championship, have him go over there SmackDown and fight Cody for the title at SummerSlam or something, and have him beat Cody at SummerSlam.
It ain't WrestleMania, Cliff.
Yeah, I know, but
it ain't WrestleMania, man.
There's nothing gonna be like WrestleMania.
Though. Just and SummerSlam is a close second because I feel like SummerSlam is CM Punk's championship. Like I CM Punk is synonymous with SummerSlam to me because like his epic moments, like my two favorite Punk matches. You know what I'm saying? Was SummerSlam.
We'll see, man. Let's see what this comment say.
Drew goes to AEW. Is him in the GM for the championship. I'd love to see it. He would help. Well, if Drew goes to AEW, Drew comes out at a show, surprise pop, boom, 2 weeks on Dynamite. Hey guys, boom, 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 crazy match with MJF, lose with some bullshit. The next thing you know, we won't see Drew for 6 weeks. Hey, where's Drew? Drew pops his own collision, battles Sparky Muckhander from Live Go Pro.
Bleeds.
Right. No, man. No, that's another talent. We gonna get into that.
You're gonna get into that, but we're gonna go right back to AEW right now, and we're gonna say with AEW going on right now, we have Bryan Danielson.
The work snitch.
It's the HWIC in AEW.
The work snitch.
So Bryan Danielson is fining wrestlers for comments on social media, negative comments on social media about AEW, hearing that he is fined Santana from that tag team. I forgot the name of that tag team. The Latino tag Santana last week. He said something on Facebook about hooking up with his former tag team partner and winning the tag team championships, and he said that we tried to, and you see what happened. You see what happened. It never came into fruition with them. And I'm hearing that he got fined for saying that, and he is fining other wrestlers for having negative comments about AEW. What you think about Bryan Danielson being the snitch,
being the work snitch,
being the work snitch?
The reason why they're having problems over there, we touched on it last week. There's a reason why you having problems over there. You on the same level as me. Now here you go, getting some non-standard job, being able to be in position to tell me what to do. You know, Tony relying on too many wrestlers, or too many current wrestlers being in these disciplinary roles for these wrestlers, and you're supposed to be my peer. So here you are finding me for some shit that leads to resentment.
Is he preparing? Is Tony Khan preparing Bryan Danielson to take over that
probably, but he need to
retire or something, or
if he need to get the hell out of there, stop wrestling in
right
now. So if that's the case, get out the locker room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, WWE court was different. That shit was handled by the wrestlers. Man, listen, bro. Vince and them, if anybody ever came to Vince crying about some shit, you might be on your first plane ride out of there, bro. What?
Vince
You come to
probably
Vince
probably laugh at you.
Hey, who's buddy who come here crying about they were fucking with him in the locker room? Hey, get him out of here. He ain't playing that shit. Now y'all got that type of environment over AEW with a bunch of pansies in that locker room.
This is my problem. Tony Khan got to put his foot down. He gotta have rules and discipline in that locker room. You can't put that on another wrestler or another person to do that.
Or the locker room got to police itself in the hierarchy the way, you know what I'm saying? That's what they was trying to do when Punk was there. Cliff, I didn't want to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Punk was trying to do. And what happened was the Young Bucks didn't want to hear about it. Not the Young Bucks per se, but them two. But the young dudes, they want to hear it. They don't want to hear that shit. We older dudes on the job now. We all work with these young dudes. These motherfuckers don't want to hear shit. They just want, hey, I want to make what you make. Well, you gotta do this. Man, why I gotta do all that? You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. Dog.
Yeah, Taker was running that shit back.
He was the head court. He was the judge.
Right. I think whoever's the locker room leader back then is now, I think it's probably Cody Rhodes. It's multiple veterans. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. It's multiple veterans that is taking that role right now. And you could tell and see that, like Cody said, that it's more harmonic role. Even when CM Punk is there now, you could tell CM Punk backstage. Now you got your CM Punk haters back in the backstage, but you could tell that they are working together.
It don't matter if in WWE, it don't matter if you're a hater or not.
Right.
Because Booker T and Batista had a program slightly after Booker T with Batista ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? at the crib before SummerSlam. Yeah. Vince, like, what much we hate Vince, Vince didn't care. Bro, you just gotta make money together. If I can walk in the locker room and get my ass whooped, hey, I deserve it. I'm with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing the same shit y'all doing. If I'm in a match getting hit worse. You know, or if I can make it with Bret Hart, if I can make it with these other guys, you know what I'm saying? If I can honor Macho Man Randy Savage after his rumors of some vile rumors with him, right? Why we had what we had, you know, y'all got to understand, man. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. You're gonna have to do that type of shit. Young Bucks killed 2 years of booking because they didn't want to work with somebody.
Right.
Wembley could have been the biggest show in the world after that if it was CM Punk versus Kenny Omega.
That was the biggest fumble of all time in wrestling history.
All time, dog. You would have had a stadium full of 80,000 people in a match that mattered. I guarantee anybody in this chat right now, y'all can't name 3 matches from that card right now in 5 seconds.
And look,
10 seconds.
And
the damn card.
CM Punk tried to make that happen, though. That's the point. CM Punk tried to make that happen with CM Punk FTR versus Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. He tried to make that happen.
You got a bitch made owner over there.
Right.
Tony Khan is bitch made, and that shit trickles down to everybody else. And now, you know, Chris Jericho know they got a lick. They know that at this point in at this age, this point in my career, I'm making WWE money because of my name, and I don't have to wrestle as much, bro. I don't blame them.
I could drink as much vodka I want to.
Right. I could do what the fuck, boom, 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 and wrestle here and there and give my advice.
Right.
I'm making the same as I would WWE. You're on the grind.
Make it as much as WWE or even more.
Probably more. You don't need to pay no more.
So let's move on. Let's move on to New Japan. New Japan pro wrestler known for being probably the top wrestler of all time over there, or probably even the world. I can't pronounce his first name, but we're gonna go as far as Okada is rumored to be testing the free agent market and rumored to be either signing for with AEW or getting offers to join WWE. Who do you think Okada is going to go to? Will he stay in New Japan, where he just did everything in New Japan right now, or will he go over to AEW where he was featured sometimes over there, or go on to a new venture over to WWE? What you think?
I think he should take it. I'm trying to see and envision him in WWE. I know Triple H can find something for him. I'm just trying to envision where he'll fit on the roster. Will he be aligned with Nakamura? Will he be on SmackDown? Will he go to NXT to learn the WWE way real quick? I know that's probably beneath him, but get him ingratiated with the audience and the USA audience. I know he would be with AEW, man. He just seems so boring, bro. And he seems so boring to AEW too. I feel like
connect him with Kenny. You could connect him with Kenny Omega again.
Yeah, but we've seen that, and Kenny Omega ain't Omega no more, like that, bro. Like for real, like he ain't that was his prime. This signing right here. And I'm not saying he can't get back to that type of shape without injuries and stuff.
Kenny Omega ain't Omega no more. That's crazy.
Came to WWE.
I gotta put that as a clip.
He ain't Omega no more, man. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Now Okada goes to AEW. We've seen it already. We've seen the trial run 4 or 5 times. He already wrestled over there. We've seen those dream matches already. AEW really blows the load with those dream matches that we forget about. Nobody remembers the goddamn Wrestle Dream card. Nobody remembers the AEW versus in New Japan card. I don't remember a match from there. You know what I'm saying? So I think Okada should at least look into WWE. Because right now, man, you have the best bookers in wrestling over in WWE. If you look at Raw, SmackDown, the continuity, the storyline, the wrestling, everything is tenfold better. 10 times better.
I think, man, with Okada going to WWE, like you said, I don't see where he fits in on the roster. But I can see him on the roster. You get what I'm saying? But
yeah, I feel it.
With AEW, I can see him instantly going against Kenny Omega because Tony Khan going to put him against Kenny Omega and waste that match. I could possibly see him going against Daniel Bryan and waste that match. But what type of my concerns is what type of situation, what type of storyline is what you're gonna put him in, because I think they had a good thing with Takeshita in AEW. I thought they had a great story going on with him, but right now it's like a whisper in the wind. It's floundering.
Like it's no payoff in AEW. Too convoluted. The titles
go TNA. Go TNA.
Over the place. I won't even go TNA. Because listen, it's some matches over here. Okada versus Gunther. Okada versus Seth Rollins. Okada versus AJ Styles. Like you got matches over there. I want to see. I gotta see how they do it, man. Because I will say they have been doing a better job with getting people over lately,
right?
Of just getting them to see them, because Nick Aldis came out to the most lukewarm reception when he first was announced,
right,
at SmackDown. Now he's getting like heat. Now people know Nick Aldis week to week to week,
right?
But now people starting to understand that they don't know that Nick Aldis is still a current wrestler. So now Triple H has slid one of the top independent guys from NWA into a role on SmackDown so he can beef with Randy Orton. Bro, do you know if he gets Nick Aldis over enough, which he is doing every week on TV, and it's Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis at like WrestleMania somewhere down the line, bro?
Oh,
You got one.
That's a
bro,
good
you
ass
got
match.
man,
oh
you
my
got
God.
one, and that's an independent guy, so he's taken care of. That's an independent person's dream. Only thing that's fucked up about that is we got to somehow fit Adam Pearce into that. Now, if you could do Adam Pearce versus Nick Aldis, that's their dream.
Right.
And that's a dream match from
two
the
former
NWA
champions.
Man, do you know how much love that would get in Philly?
Right.
And you know how much of a special moment that is. So, man, you got so many directions you can go in, man. But I'm pretty sure he can find Triple H can find something for Okada to do, man. I just can't formulate it in my head right now because I got some. They got too many. They got the roster is too thick.
It's just hard for a person from New Japan to come over there and instantly go over because of the language barrier. You see what they're doing with Nakamura.
That's genius, by the way.
And you see what they're doing with Io Shirai. With you can say Bailey is like a the speaker for
interpreter.
Interpreter, yeah, for Io Shirai and stuff like that. So
they really building that sympathy for Bailey too. By the way, you see
exactly, yeah.
They have you like, oh, they do my baby boy. I'm telling you,
I'm loving this story right now. I'm loving
you, bro. One of the top storylines.
All right, so we're gonna move on, man. To the one of the main topics of the show. We've been discussing it probably throughout the show right now, but rumors is AEW's former AEW wrestlers are not former, but current AEW wrestlers are slowly getting unhappy with the current situation right now. You have background is Andrade.
Look at the background. Come on home.
His contract is coming up real soon.
They know he's gone.
If they don't tack on injury clause on there, he already expressed his him being unhappy in AEW. Then you have the Hardy brothers on the Matt Hardy podcast with Jeff. Jeff already spoken out that they don't know what they're doing on their on the TV shows, and already spoken that they a little bit unhappy in their situation, which I don't know why they're unhappy. I'll be, but and you have other wrestlers that are upset with Tony Khan releasing backstage manager or head of I forgot who he was the head of, but they are upset because he was the AEW original that been there since the start of AEW, and you have some AEW originals upset that he's been released of his duties. So what you think about these current wrestlers and being unhappy in their situation with AEW right now?
Can you blame them? Can you blame them? When you got a locker room, and we've been talking about this all show, a locker room that's full of people, full of the softest independent people in wrestling. That shit Jungle Boy pulled on live TV. That was a bratty move. That was a bratty ass move.
It was a move made by a spoiled kid.
And that would never happen anywhere else, bro. Or next match, they letting them know, hey, bro, hey, break his jaw. Next match. So the locker room feels they're empowered or entitled to certain things, or safety, or this. And it got so soft in this. And that comes with favoritism. Now look who's playing favorites. Look who's doing this. Look who's getting the TV time. Look who's getting the angles. Look who's getting the title shots. Look who's getting this. Look who's been trying to leave, Cliff. Andrade was trying to leave. You had the Collision show. You pretty much had Collision like everybody knows, and people have been saying it online. Everybody knew that was Punk's show.
Right.
To have CM Punk back, so he ain't got to be in the same building the Young Bucks was in. So put CM Punk over there. But then you put Andrade over there. Why? Because Andrade was whooping Sammy Guevara ass.
Right.
And then who else is over there?
Miro.
Miro. We don't know if he had any backstage beef, but we can know he don't fuck with Tony them like that.
No, yeah, you can tell.
Who else? Malachi Black, who faked the back injury to try to get out of his contract, who tried to quit, who tried to retire, and then he brought back and they wrestled a singles match in 2 years because they agreed on doing some shit, and it's all tag team matches and all trios. It ain't no goddamn way Malachi Black should not be in this Continental Classic right now on AEW TV.
Right.
They're not happy because they're not used correctly. It's a lot of bullshit favoritism going on back there because you got toxic people like the Young Bucks that's manipulating Tony and they're doing their will. And Tony just ain't built to run a wrestling organization, Cliff. He's not built for it.
He's not built to run it, but he's built to fund it.
He's built to fund it. Exactly. He's built to fund it because here's the thing. And this is why AEW don't get any sympathy from me or from a lot of people, right? Because you come out and you a billionaire. So you ain't no small stage high school gym. You're not no small run-of-the-mill independent promotion that could probably get 5,000 people there. You're not an overseas foreign entity. You somebody that had the money to get a TNT major network TV deal,
right?
Major stadiums, sponsorships, big signings. You don't get any sympathy because you started competing with the big dogs, and now you see what's happening. Like, bro, this shit ain't just fucking big names and fucking wrestling on TV. You got to have some shit that's hooking everybody, the casual audience, kids, us. You don't know how to book people correctly because everybody's a part of one big thing. We talked earlier. Split the brands. Straight down the middle. Hard. Brand split. You know, give everybody a chance to be a part of something. But what AEW and Tony don't realize, Cliff, is they're going to have to start cutting people, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Start letting people out.
You exactly right. And I think they're trying to do that for letting people go, not re-signing them like that. But I think you may have to force your hand and start releasing people, especially the ones that you're not using. Why are you wasting this money every week or every month or whatever? I don't know how your payouts go on somebody that is not bringing you your money back. Release them. Let them go free reign.
Release them.
They
scared.
You got Santana and Ortiz, and Santana then rebuilt his. I think it's Santana. Santana rebuilt his body up to be one of probably your best singles wrestler, and you're not using them.
WWE is going to use them correctly. Don't worry.
We got Santana Ortiz, a known tag team throughout the years.
I don't even think they cool no more, bro. I don't even know if they a tag team no more.
But
I know
they could get back cool.
Man, look, listen, don't worry. Santana will be in WWE.
Let's talk to Conan right quick.
WWE with Santana soon.
I think they actually got back into speaking terms. That's how they had their little match at that pay-per-view a few months ago. But after that, you haven't heard anything from them. You know,
they scared of the releases because you know what WWE gonna do with it. Even though Lexus King lost last night, what he said after the match still put him over. Hey, bro. Yeah. Hey, I lied about you jumping him. I ain't had shit to do with that. Thanks for the PLE spotlight. Like, I'm like, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? I trolled you, bro. I just wanted to get on the fucking pay-per-view.
Right.
Like, nigga, that was okay, that's dope. Like, and he had a good showing, but even his look, his interview style, his character, bro. They scared of that. They're scared of that. They're scared of him going over there getting repackaged.
But even if they go, even if they don't go to WWE, they got they go TNA and still do the same thing. Also, TNA could build characters with their character work also. So,
but it's about TNA, but they ain't getting the TV time that they want.
They just not getting the TV, you know.
Yeah, but listen, Cliff. When we talk about AEW roster is composed mostly of what? Ex-WWE people.
Yeah.
I think it's 40 people there right now. You mentioned earlier Matt and Jeff Hardy being unhappy.
I don't know why. I'll be happy.
Right. It's right. You know what I'm saying? So we got 40 other signings from WWE. Y'all think y'all in the top tritile of that?
Right.
Bro, we hired your brother. He got here 2 weeks later. He got caught smoking crack. And he get pulled over. He get in trouble again.
Right.
You know? So you got people. I got a list right here, bro. From people from John Moxley to Paige to Jericho to Ember Moon to the Hardys to Keith Lee's to Christian Cages to guess who? Johnny TV, John Morrison, who we haven't seen on TV in 3 months.
Right.
We talked about Lance Archer earlier, Cliff, offline.
Yep. Lance Archer.
We want it's people like
great. That's a drop ball right there. Lance Archer. He just dropped it.
It's people like Claudio Castagnoli that Cesaro would thrive back in WWE right now if he was under Triple H. Right. Please go back, bro. Whatever the contract is, don't resign.
Right.
Just go back. Y'all hired. I got all them transfers over there just to do absolutely nothing with them, just because they were big names. Y'all think big names equals ratings, and it don't, bro. It's the overall product, the character, right? The storyline, the cohesion, the fucking WWE brand, bro.
Look what Edge doing for this for the ratings. They ain't doing nothing with. Absolutely, you know, they even have a good semi-good storyline going on, and they still can't bring viewers to the Dynamite.
It ain't semi-good. That's why. It's semi-good storyline. How? Yeah, Edge and Christian feuding. Wow, 2 old dudes feuding. Boom. 2 old dudes taking up 20 minutes of TV time every day on Dynamite. Boom.
Christian, man, the Christian factor. It's just
if he
good. He good.
He should have joined Ed. They should have joined each other and just been the most evil motherfuckers possible.
Right.
And that shit would have had us talking. Let Ed just be an evil, sick bastard for once. I mean, again, that short ass run he had with Judgment Day.
I think the problem with AEW is storyline cohesion with their characters. You start a storyline, like I said, with Takeshita. You start something with him, and you have people believe that he's going to be a new main event star. And I hope for God that they don't treat Swerve Strickland like this. You start something with them, then all of a sudden you stop with it. And with the older WWE veterans over there, you start a storyline with them, then you instantly stop them all of a sudden. You stop. It's a start and stop with them. You forget after a few months they even on the roster. Don't let them hold a title like a tag team championship, because you will forget, because they won't be featured on your main TV
exactly show. I just looked up the titles and forgot who had them, Cliff. I just looked. I swear.
The only title you remember is the World Championship, and probably the international international title.
Man, you know, man.
I don't even know who got the international title right now.
Well, they don't make that title don't even make sense no more because in AEW you got the AEW World Title, you got the International Title, you got the TBS title, the TNT title, you got the Continental title now, you got the
ROH.
ROH World Championship title, FTW title. Like the title's too convoluted. Like it's just too many titles. Now you're introducing the new one,
Right.
split the brands.
Is making your world title irrelevant.
Exactly. I got win-loss records.
Which will make whoever holding that world title irrelevant.
Right. And now MJF has got a torn labrum, fucked up shoulder. So he might be missing some time.
Right.
So we don't know if the Adam Cole. I think the Adam Cole injuries at work, bro. I don't know, man. I can't really put my finger on that.
I stopped thinking about it because I think you'll find out once on World's
you know what I'm
End,
saying?
So.
But right, but if you want a happy locker room, man, you need order, you need structure, you need some vet leadership. You need to listen to the vet leadership.
Right.
And y'all unhappy because y'all feel like certain people get more TV time because of favoritism, because of their name, because of who they are. Every time there's a big signing, everybody's not happy about that. The people that's lower on the card, yeah, she's been very vocal about it.
Right.
But when they bring a big signing in, the people that's on a mid, bottom, and bottom of the card, they're not happy about that.
Right.
Like Hobbs not happy about Edge signing. They're not happy that Matt Riddle might be coming in. They're not happy that Dolph Ziggler eventually coming in one day. Because they know for at least a month or the rest of that 6-month period, they're pushed down the card again.
Right.
So, man, AEW locker room is going to be happy until a lot of them are let go. They provide some structure. They split those rosters to a hard brand split. And a lot of the people just don't resign and go back to WWE where they actually be happy at. Come on now. Keith Lee, Andrade, Malachi Black, Miro, all got to go back.
Reduce the roster. Focus more on storylines and cohesion with the storylines and character work will extremely help with AEW. And you can keep your work rate matches because that's what you're known for, work rate.
Right.
But storyline cohesion along with your work rate matches will help tremendously to bring back your viewership and stuff like that because people are not invested with AEW. With WWE, people are invested in WWE because they know what they're gonna get with WWE each and every week. You may see your highs, you may see your lows, but you know what you're gonna get with your WWE. And with AEW, you don't know what you're gonna get. The only thing you're gonna know what you're gonna get possibly every week is blood.
John Moxley gonna bleed.
Right.
You're gonna have a good banger match, but you got to start pushing storylines further along.
Right.
AEW does too many of those interviews. I'm Tony Schiavone. I'm in the ring. You got to stop doing that every 3 matches in AEW.
Grabbing the mic.
Shit. Yeah. Like every time there's a match in the ring, you got to start pushing shit together forward naturally in the ring or backstage with the wrestlers.
Right.
There'll have to be these interview segments. Now, I do understand you're in an interview, somebody piss you off, you scrapping, that starts a lot of shit. But, man, that Tony Schiavone in the ring shit all the time and do an interview, and, man, y'all do that shit too much.
Right.
So
okay, let's move on, man. Yesterday, NXT had their pay-per-view or PLE deadline yesterday, man. It was a good pay-per-view. It wasn't, I probably actually expected more a little bit, but it was a straight little pay-per-view. It wasn't ground shaking, the words I say. We can go through the matches right quick. We're gonna skip the kickoff show because I didn't watch it. The first match of the card was an in-ring segment with Shawn Michaels and CM Punk. That was all shooting right there. It wasn't.
Shooting off the hip, awkward moments.
I
Like,
think CM
Bret
Punk
Hart.
CM Punk was late arriving to the building. I think he said he missed his flight, so he was late arriving to the building. I think he got to the building. That's why he was dressed like that with the Bret Hart sweater. Right then and there. So they just told him to go to the ring. So I
Damn
think,
sweater off. So
and
I
that's
like, man,
yep.
like I thought you go super kick him.
Nah, I think that's why Shawn Michaels was so. He was surprised that he was there because he wasn't expecting this CM Punk was to not show up, and that's why he said, "I'm sorry, I should have called you or whatever."
Oh, okay.
So they was just shooting off the hip, and that's why he had the unexpected music, CM Punk music here at the end. So
it was dope.
It was still dope because what two wrestlers you want to shoot off the hip like that? CM Punk and Shawn Michaels.
We're gonna get the eventual Triple H CM Punk interview in WWE.
Oh yeah.
So don't fret. But that was dope seeing Shawn Michaels out there, man. Shawn Michaels actually doing a real good job at NXT, y'all. I know it's different than the black and gold that we used to, but that was the Super Indies. This is the super development right now, y'all. He doing a hell of a job with that NXT.
Right.
But the crowd was crazy last night for CM Punk. CM Punk being back, man, is surreal.
Right. Next, you have the NXT North American Championship match. Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee, who was a late replacement for Mr.
Wesley, man.
Wesley. He has a broken back or something wrong with his back that he's going to be out for almost a year.
8 to 12 months, man. Get well soon, bro.
Soon.
For somebody I thought that was about to be just cut and just threw away after his tag team partner got caught up in that stuff, and they got broke up. He really proved to be a great singles wrestler, bro, and really was probably about to win that title last night, man. So
yeah,
Dragon Lee winning it though. They are high on him.
Dragon Lee winning.
Oh, Dragon Lee.
I was surprised we didn't see Rhea Ripley or JD McDonough
at all.
No
Judgment Day.
Because I'm thinking they're gonna try to form JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio as a tag team now.
So, I like that better.
Yeah.
I feel like they should be the tag team champions because we need them Carly Hills, but you can get let them young dudes fight another young tag team for the titles. Right. And then Drew and Finn can get into their little beef because that's gonna be their WrestleMania match.
Right.
Drew versus Finn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's dope. I like that.
But it was a good match. Dragon Lee, ever since he began NXT, and I was telling people about Dragon Lee, man. I was like, man, Dragon Lee is showing out more in NXT and on the main roster right now, more than he did in AEW. I'm so glad he didn't sign that contract with AEW because we would never know what talent we had with Dragon Lee. Unless you were indie fan.
I keep forgetting that he had that little stint with AEW. How many matches he had? Like Matt, or how long was he there?
He was there a few months. He had like 4 or 5 matches, I think, with his brother.
That's another person that they got a hold of, and I'll look at him. You know what I'm saying? But they very high on him, man. And you gotta. I think it's more because he a SmackDown wrestler, so the belt going to SmackDown, I guess, and he gonna defend it on NXT.
How you gonna do it? I like how they do the North American Championship now. It's kind of like a hybrid title for both brands, but more so NXT that they will defend it on NXT pay-per-views, but the wrestler will be featured on the main roster, basically.
Main roster, yeah.
you know.
I
So
like it. Well, you
now
gotta
you
have it
have
there.
your people, you have your main roster watchers looking at this title like, what's this title he got? He got the NXT North American title. Now they're gonna switch to on Tuesdays to watch what's going on NXT now. So I think that's a good strategy what they're doing with those in the NXT belt
And
right
you
there.
gotta have a title on SmackDown. Remember, the United States title and the world title are
Yeah, yeah,
held by two
right,
part-timers. So
right,
now we
right,
gotta
right,
get us a title on SmackDown, that North
right.
American title. Be looking for Escobar to probably
Yeah, yeah, that's a
to
good
win
one.
that pretty soon. So
That's a good one. Yeah,
right.
that's great. So we're gonna move on to the my match of the night for me is the women's Iron Survivor Challenge. Lash Legends, Blair Davenport, Kalani Jordan, Tiffany Stratton, and Fallon Henley. And the winner of that match was Blair Davenport. Y'all see my background, Miss Lash Legend. It was actually two women that showed out last night. Lash Legend and Kalani Jordan. They was the workhorses, man. Lash Legend showing off her power, showing off her body, and, and showing off all her power and what she could do in that ring, man. She had improved gracefully throughout the years, man. And as far we already knew she could work the mic a little bit, but now she's doing the in ring. She was a former basketball player in college, or in WNBA. Now she's doing it in ring, and she just improving, man. And that her her is being involved with that group is being
Metaphor.
metaphor is being featured more on NXT. I see great things with Lash Legend right now. Now Kalani Jordan, she was doing it throughout
Kalani
the year.
Jordan. Kalani Jordan.
Man, she
Crisp 450. Crisp. So
right
crisp. Not
surprised
don't
me,
look all
man.
straggly. Don't look all nervous. You know, she looked. Hey, that was a good match.
That
I
was a
like
good
this
match,
Iron
man.
Survivor, man. Iron
Yeah,
Survivor. I like it.
I like that's I text you last night. That's might be my new favorite match, man. Match type. I think they probably testing it out in
Yeah,
NXT,
it's
and
the main roster. Yeah,
you'll
it
see it
is.
on the main
It is.
roster real soon.
With the people that we have for like WrestleMania season, if they don't like, I think it's gonna be a multi-man match for probably Gunther's title,
Right.
and that'll be perfect for Gunther. Like Gunther and Iron Survivor match against him, Gable, Bronson Reed, Ricochet, stuff like that to get
Right.
those other guys on the table, and that'd be a good way to get the title off Gunther, man. Had just to have somebody outpace him. He never get pinned. He just
Right.
somebody will score more points than him, and they get to get the title. That's a suggestion, but good match though, good decent match, man.
Great showing for these ladies, man. Some of these ladies don't even have a 2 years experience, man. And that goes for sure to see how great the NXT Performance Center is doing with these athletes, with these NIL athletes and stuff like that. Because I think Kalani Jordan was an NIL athlete or something. So man, so we go to the next match here, and it was they got all the breakdowns of the scores of these matches and stuff. Is Carmelo Hayes versus Alexis King. Carmelo Hayes didn't have the intro like he usually have on other NXT PLEs. Carmelo Hayes did win, and Alexis King, that was a good showing for Alexis King and his development of his character.
Great
and,
showing, great showing.
and him being a different type of heel. I think people don't expect Alexis King to be this good right now. Because I think he still have the dirt he had got on from AEW. Right now with Alexis King, he's more focused on his character development.
Yeah.
You could tell how his hair cut, how his beard is cut, how his he's working out.
Distinct look.
His look. He's
He has some
focusing on that.
presentation now. That's what it is about, man. Not
Man.
about getting in that ring, throwing a banger, doing all your 15 million spots.
Right.
It's about your character. What can we latch on to?
Right.
He understands that. That pre-promo he did before he debuted was perfect.
Right.
And it led into this. Now look at him. Great showing last night.
It was great showing. You know.
I'm a fan. Future world champion there.
Wasn't the best Carmelo Hayes match, but he did the job what he was supposed to do. Now that it continues the story with him, Trick Williams moving along right now, because now we don't know who sabotaged Trick Williams from that title match. Is it Carmelo?
Yes,
or is it somebody else?
You know it's Melo. You know it's Melo. You gotta build that big heel turn.
Right.
Melo gonna be a hell of a heel.
Man, Trick Williams gonna be a hell of a face because he already got that crowd.
That too. Oh, they ain't good hands.
Crowd. Cora Jade came back last night after a 4-month hiatus. Just forgot to say that. And we had our main event last night was Trick Williams, Josh Briggs, Donovan Dijak, Braun Breaker, and Tyler Bate Iron Survivor match.
When I was watching the match, when you go back and watch the match, look at Tyler Bate, y'all. Like, bro, everybody in this bitch, 6'3", 6'4", 6'2". Briggs had a great showing last night. I seen Briggs. I said, okay, I see what y'all see. I ain't like Briggs and Josh, but I seen it last night. Yeah. I seen it. I said, okay. Bro could go a little bit. Right. I love the move he do when he threw him up on the ropes and then with the lariat. But Tyler Bate looking like he was about 4'3" in that match last night with all those big motherfuckers, man.
But he's still strong as hell.
Strong as hell, bro. Strong airplane spin. It's time for Tyler Bate to go up somehow, and it's time for Dijak to go up and
that's what it was saying.
Carrying cross.
Braun Breaker, Tyler Bate. Time to go. It's time to go, bro. Because Braun Breaker came in there beasting,
killing.
He was spearing everybody,
killing. Came up quick. It's nobody he can wrestle no more on the brand, bro.
It's nobody. Right? It's time to go. They don't know what to do with it, bro.
Yeah.
I think they wait. Like I said, I think they were waiting for after WrestleMania, bro. And
man, they waited. They waited too long. There was time after WrestleMania last year, man.
Right.
Because I'd rather him wait Vince out. But go ahead, you're right.
Trick Williams had a good showing, man. Showed his athleticism off. Jumping over people, closing. I'm like, wow, this dude is athletic, man. I forgot he was a former football player. I didn't even know that. But Trick Williams is a superstar.
Yeah,
that's all I can say. He's a superstar, man. And they are showing this off right now. He won the Iron Survivor match at the end, and now he's ready to face the main event. And we go to the next match is the main event. I said this was the main event, but we have one more match, and the main event is Baron Corbin versus what's his name?
Dragunov.
Oh yeah.
Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov. I said that because I thought this match was a little boring, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It came after the wrong match, and I know they be trying to have the world title match last. It should have came. Iron Survivor should have been the last match of the evening. When you have that type of roller coaster, that stuff matters, and it sucks out of the main event, man. And you've been having great matches though. Baron had a good show. I mean, he dominated most of the match, man. But it's forgettable.
Baron always have a good showing.
Yeah, it ain't Dragunov best. It's not his best for sure.
No, I think it's time for Baron Corbin to go back up because I think WWE, the main roster, needs some more heels, especially on Raw. It's more. They need more not even on Raw. SmackDown need more heels. Raw got the heels. SmackDown needs some more heels to be focused on because you got Randy Orton just came back over there. LA Knight, AJ Styles when he come back. You got a lot of people he could deal with right now. Maybe go for a title or something. But I don't see Baron Corbin in NXT no more right now. It's time for him to come back up.
Right.
But the match was pretty. I wouldn't say lackluster. It's just I just wasn't into it like that. Maybe because Baron Corbin was in there. I don't know. I just wasn't into it.
And just they was pulling us in with the feud a little bit, and Ilya can talk on that mic, man. That's one thing I like about him. He can talk on that mic. He can sell. He intense. You know what I'm saying? People just want to buy. We know Baron ain't beating him for that title, man.
Right.
These like the old Shawn Michael title defenses in between.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shawn Michaels versus Mabel. And Shawn Michaels, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
But
it was just pretty much regular. But decent show though. Decent show.
It was the end of the year pay-per-view, the last pay-per-view PLE for WWE of the year. You will see Monday and Fridays are gonna be more focused on storylines, man, through SmackDown and Raw. So focus in on that because in a couple weeks WWE gonna be off. I've been hearing so for the Christmas break. So Triple H is letting people get their rest on. So that's a good thing, man. So we've been on here almost an hour and 30 minutes, man. Oh, you got anything else you want to say to the people?
Go Lions! Go Lions! Go Lions!
Go Lions!
A decisive win today.
Go my fantasy squad as we go into the playoff for next week.
I'm all right. I'm out of contention, but I'm playing spoiler today. I play an old friend of mine named Brian McClellan. I'm playing spoiler today. I think if he loses, he has to play off. So
okay. But yeah, man, we about to be out of this piece, man. Peace. I was to say peace, bitch. We about out of this bitch. And like I said before, man, like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Share the page. Get our stuff up for us. Help us grow our page so we could get better. You know what I'm saying? Next week we'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel, man. Ooh. We out this piece. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace. I forgot the clip, that's why.